It's 24 past 11. Good morning. What? What is happening here? The very last daily vlog I made, I said I wasn't coming up to Sydney to do the house minding for my sister. That whole thing was off. And it was. At the point of the daily vlog yesterday, it was off. And afterwards, it was back on. That's right, the plan flipped itself 180. My sister and her partner said, we're going to England. We've taken the necessary precautions for coronavirus. And so, can you still do what you said you would? And so what I've done is tear down everything from my live stream setup at home and brought it up here back to the Benny Flat. This is where I used to live. This is called the Benny Flat after me. You want to have a little look around? I'll show you. Got this actually is my old room, right? This is the old bedroom. This used to be a garage. Do we need enough light? We've got enough light in here. We've got we can let some more light in here. So the mainland here, oh, that's too bright. The mainland down there, you've seen that before. That's the new mainland. So that used to be, looking out my bedroom window would not see a mainland like that, if you recall. It's now renovated and they're looking beautiful, isn't it? It looks really nice. Maybe I'll give you a tour of that tomorrow or something. But let's get back in here and have a look. In this room, we'll close that up again. I traveled pretty lightly, just got my camera gear. Mainly my camera gear is what takes up most of my possessions. Got a bit of clothing there. Otherwise, we've got the studio in here. This is what I want to show you, the setup here. This is the live setup for the stream. Now, what used to be here, well, that was the entrance and exit. And now I've kind of blocked all that off for the stream setup. So I've got, this is a bit confusing why there's a television screen here. It's actually just a paperweight to hold this table down because I've got my microphones and cameras. A microphone on a desk is fine because you can bump it, but if you bump the camera, you want it on a separate desk so that it doesn't wobble, right? So that's why the camera tripod is on a separate desk and this thing is just holding it down. So that's my setup. I brought the whole lot up here for the stream and is that enough light? That's better. Yeah, that's the setup and I'm pretty stoked. Got my jack here, got my same lighting from home. Make sure it's got to have the same ambience, got the same background lamp. The only difference obviously is that behind me, you know, there's different, it's not the Culburra Beach, is it? Got my wide shot for the GoPro up here. And yeah, everything's, I mean, we did a stream last night, it's fine. The internet here isn't great. It's NBN HFC connection. My speed is about 17 megabits up, whereas back home in Culburra Beach using the 4G, sorry, I get about 38 up. So speed's a little slower. Got some chill out area here. Big changes to the Benny Flat, mainly outside there, which is the outdoor kitchen area. And by the way, that's Culburra Beach on the splashback there. I took that photograph. Very cool. And James has left me a fridge full of beer. Literally a fridge full of beer. It's incredible. I'm going to drink it. I drank one last night and I have a headache today. I'm not lying. I drank one last night and a glass of red, streamed until midnight and I had a